This decision will make it possible for a baby to have 3 genetic parents. The goal is to interrupt the inheritance of rare life-threatening diseases. A woman undergoing in vitro fertility treatment, or IVF, would receive DNA from a second donor mother as well as the father. That's illegal at the moment. The basic process involves taking out the nucleus of the mother's egg cell, which has damaged mitochondrial DNA. This is what provides a cell with power. Then it will be transferred into the donor egg, which contains healthy mitochondrial DNA. This will then be fertilized and passed on to the IVF baby. Some people's mitochondria have faulty DNA that can carry diseases like muscular dystrophy and serious conditions of the heart, lungs and liver.
The mitochondria, of which there are many in the cell, are there to be the power pack, provide the energy for the cell. So clearly if that goes wrong, people get very sick, get nasty diseases and can die. But it doesn't make you who you are. It doesn't make anyone who they are. It is quite separate from the nucleus and your inherited DNA from who we are.
Nonetheless, it is groundbreaking and controversial, and some fear it is a slippery slope.
Once you cross this crucial ethical line of not genetically altering human beings, which is something that's been agreed by governments around the world for a long time, once you cross that line, we're going to inevitably end up in that future of designer babies that everybody wants to avoid.
But public consultation suggests there is support for this very limited treatment. Rachel Keane inherited a mitochondrial disease called MELAS syndrome from her mother's DNA. She lives under constant medical scrutiny.
One of the big problems with mitochondrial disease is that they're so unpredictable, and so even if you are a carrier, you do not know how significantly your child will be affected. So you could have a child born with very severe disability, and that's a huge thing to actually have over you.
New regulations amending the existing fertility law in this country will be drawn up and presented to members of the British Parliament. If they find them ethically acceptable, this revolutionary new treatment should be available sometime next year. Simon McGregor-Wood, Al Jazeera, London.